Hey, what's up, y'all? Y'all already know what it is. It's me, Saint Mikey. It's been a while since I've been on the tube. Like, you know what? Since it's been a while, I'm home, I'm not doing anything on this lovely Saturday. Why not do a YouTube video? This video today is to show you guys my new natural glam techniques, what I do, what I don't do. Let's get into my natural glam makeup look. And don't forget to follow my Instagram. I have two Instagrams now. It's Saint.Mikey. That's my personal Instagram. And I have my makeup page, which is Saint Mikey MUA. Get into it, get into it. So let's get into this video. Hey y'all, what's up? Now let's get into this face, honey. So the first thing we're gonna do is use our e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer, and we're going to get the T-zone and under my eye. You want to make sure you put enough. You want it to feel like you have some damn matte putty primer on your face, child. So now we're gonna get into the brows, my favorite part. So I like to outline my brow. I use Morphe Java eyebrow pencil. I start from the bottom to outline it, and then I build to the top, and then I go onto the ends to build out that tail. So you're gonna see it right here. Just watch, and I'm gonna shut my mouth so you guys can look. Also, let me just add that right in there. Sometimes you can use your finger because your finger has moisturization in it to wipe off product or to smudge a product out. Let's continue to watch. As I repeat the same step on the other side, I like to sometimes bring out the front of my brow, which is the beginning, so that when I do the contour, it can be a little more snatched because I'm bringing it closer to my nose, as you can see. So when it's time to contour, it is like a seamless transition. Okay, y'all hear me? Period. So let's continue. And I like for my end of my brows to be a little dark and the front of the brow to be a little light. It's like an ombre effect. Let's get into it, ladies. Stop fucking playing with me. By the way, I should have said this in the beginning, but all the products will be listed below. So do not burst your brain and do not go crazy thinking, what the hell is he using? It's all listed below. Just scroll on down, all right? Don't forget to like the video. So now I'm going to use my angle brush, and I use the shade Nars Macadamia to conceal under my brow. We're just trying to clean it up, make it look like I just got a wax, threaded, whatever is going to make this shit look as clean as possible. And I'm just going to build that line. So first I clean it up, and then I bring down that concealer onto my eyelid so that my eyelid can get a little bit of concealer as well, because as you can see, my eyelid is a little dark or has pigmentation, whatever you want to call it. It's just not the color I would like it to be. All right. So now I'm going to use my Freedom Cosmetics brush. It's a little small one to blend out that concealer. I like to blend it from the bottom of the brow onto the eyelid. Blend, 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 baby. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm giving you guys a 2-for-1. Normally, people skip these parts in the makeup videos. I know it's going super fast, but I hope you guys are able to catch on to the gist of what I'm doing. Look at that brow. Yes, bitch. You better fucking snatch her. Alright, so now I'm going to blend out that concealer under my eyebrow, and we're going to bring it down onto my eyelid as well. And I also have a trick that is going to kind of diffuse the darkness of my brow, because they do look a little dark from this angle. So don't you worry. We're going to handle here. We're going to handle here. Blend, blend, blend. Alright, so now I'm going to take my RCMA No Color Setting Powder, and I'm going to set under my brow first. So I'm going to set that concealer on under my brow and my eyelid, and then the remaining product on the brush, I'm going to bring it into my eyebrow. It's going to diffuse that color, and also, as you can see, it kind of like mattified not only my my eyelid, and it also mattified my eyebrow as well. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of set the base of my contour for my nose. So I'm going to put a little bit into my eyebrow and onto my, on the sides of the bridge of my nose. I'm just kind of going to diffuse that out a little bit. Blend, blend, blend. This is kind of setting the base, like I said already. So we're just setting the base, setting the base. And once that base is set, we're going to go in with our foundation now. I love Nars. I use the shade Vanautu. Like I said, all of the products will be listed below. And we're going to blend, blend, blend that into the skin. I'm going to actually be quiet so you guys can watch me blend it in. Oh, wait, I got to say one thing. I blended a little bit into my hairline because I get a fade haircut. And my scalp is clearly lighter than my actual skin complexion. So if you see me going into the hairline, mind your motherfucking business. And blend. Please take your time and blend. Don't be a lazy bitch and not blend to perfection. Just blend. That's what you gotta do. So after I blend, we're going to get into the concealer. I love Born This Way. So I use two shades. I use a darker one and a lighter one. One that's close to my skin complexion and one that's lighter than my skin complexion. So first I like to set down that layout of how I'm going to lay my concealer down. I do the dark one first. And then I take a little bit of the lighter one and put on top of the dark one. So when I blend it out, you would see exactly what I'm talking about. And once we got that concealer set, now we're going to use our smaller brush to get in our contour. So we're using our Nars. I think that shade is Macao. Like I said, it will be listed below. Don't ask me again. And we're going to contour the perimeters of our face, as you can see. And I'm going to kind of use this small brush to diffuse out that contour a little bit. So when it's time to blend, it's a little easier. I like to use my foundation brush to blend out the contour. Because the residue of the foundation I already applied onto my face is going to help blend that contour into my skin and make it look so seamless. Oh, it's so beautiful. Can't wait for you guys to see it. Boom, there it goes. So blend, blend, blend. You see it's kind of like fading, it's meshing, it's marrying the skin in such a beautiful way. I'm just watching it. I'm just amazed. So we're gonna blend, 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 blend. Oh, just call me the blending god already. Bleh. Oh, by the way, contouring your face, everybody's face is different, so you can't contour your face the way I contour mine. Disclaimer. So now we're going to blend out that concealer. I'm about to call it contour. Blend out that concealer. We start from the bottom and then we bring it up until the eyelid. I like it to sit there for a little minute. That's why I did the contour first. I like the concealer to sit there and kind of like get into the skin. I like to drag the concealer a little bit past my eyebrow, so it's kind of connecting to the contour in a way. You're going to see why I do that. But blend, blend, blend. Do you see that under eye? It is beautiful. I'm going to shut up so you guys can look. And I know that line on the side looks scary, but like I said, I'm going to show you guys how we're going to handle that. Don't you worry. Alright, so now what I'm basically doing is I'm just kind of making sure the lines are clean and there's no creasing, because I'm going to set this with my RCMA powder. And if you guys are looking as well, before I even get into that, the nose is set. Like that base is already formed that I was telling you guys about at the beginning of the video. You can see it right now. But anyways, let's get back into setting that under eye. So we're going to use a little RCMA setting powder to set under that eye and to set that a little bit. That's why we made sure we cleaned it up, because once you set something, it's going to stay that way. So if you set it and it has creases, it's going to be set with creases. All right. Okay. And to get out that harsh line on the sides, I'm going to take a damp beauty blender and I'm just going to blend out the concealer and that contour, and we're going to kind of make sure they're married a little bit. So we're marrying them. Here comes the bride. Now we're going to take the RCMA. We're going to dip our beauty blender into that RCMA. We're going to just, you know, snatch that cheek a little bit. And we're going to put a little on the laugh line as well. So we're still not baking. We're just setting. And I'm making sure that I get my laugh line because I do smile often. I laugh a lot. So you don't want that creasing. That's not cute. And no, nobody wants that. So after I use my beauty blender to kind of set in that setting powder, I'm going to use another brush to kind of dust it off. And then I'm going to go back in with my beauty blender because I need to set that contour because that is liquid as well. And we're just going to set that in. As you can see, I kind of like mattified my face now. Beautiful. I love it. Boom. Alright, so now we're going to get into how I contour my nose. So first I'll start off with like this ball and kind of do like a draw down line. And then I kind of do like a sunrise. So I'm going to kind of shut my mouth and kind of let you guys see it a little bit so you can kind of understand it. Alright, so I did add a freeze frame so you guys can get a little idea of what I did exactly. So as you can see, it's like a sunrise and then we bring it down. And now we're going to go into blending. And make sure you stay blending in the perimeter of where you place the product because I don't want it to go all over my forehead. I want to keep the sun, making it seem like the sun is shining on that specific part of my forehead. And now I'm going to go in with my beauty blender to kind of diffuse those harsh lines and marry the contour on my forehead and the concealer that I've placed on my nose. All right. So now we're going to go in with another one of my brushes and we're going to contour the nose. Now we're going to define the contour. So I'm going to take the contour, Black Radiance that I used earlier, and we're going to glide that on the sides of the concealer that we placed onto the nose. And it's just going to bring it out a little bit more because it's already there, but we just wanted to enhance it a little bit more. Alright, now that contour is set in place, I'm now going to blend out the concealer that is on my nose. I'm going to use one of my small brushes. Like I said, it will all be listed below. I'm just going to blend that in a little bit. I don't want to blend too much, but I want to blend enough that it looks as natural as possible. And I kind of go back and forth with that blending, but stay in that perimeter as well. I'm going to check a little bit. Boom. All right, there we go. So now we're going to bake. I'm going to bake under my eye. We're going to bake that bridge of the nose and that forehead, honey. Alright, so after I baked, now I'm going to finish off my contour. We're going to use our Black Radiance light to medium. I'm going to get my beautiful brush from Badillium. And we're going to just get the perimeters of the face that we already contoured. We're just going to bring back more life into it. Yes, yes. And when I contour, I kind of do like a tapping and a circular motion at the same time. And if you see me going into my hairline, I mean, not my hairline, but into my hair, because like I told you guys, I get a fade. Mind your damn business. I'm just trying to make sure the colors is matching up, please. Thank you. All right, so we're just going to keep getting that in there. Blend, blend, blend. And now we're going to use that same brush that I used to dust off that setting powder earlier. We're going to use that as well to dust that off. And then I'm going to take a cleaner brush and kind of diffuse out that contour that I set earlier. It's just going to make it look less harsh because it can look like that sometimes. And I don't want it to be that way. Now I'm going to line my lips. I use the NYX brown pencil. I don't remember the exact shade of this pencil, but love it. I like brown lip liners. It is my favorite because it kind of gives you like a natural. I love natural looks. Anything that looks natural is for me. So I like to do a nice natural one. And then I'm going to use my finger to kind of smudge it in a little bit. Because I want it to look smudgy, cute, and then I put a nice gloss on top. This is like a nudish gloss. It's kind of like brown nude. And then I believe I get my clear gloss, and I lather that bitch on there, honey. I put a lot of clear gloss. I love clear gloss so much. Now that we got that lip gloss popping, these bitches is hating or whatever. We're gonna go in with our eyelash mascara, which is the Falsies, I believe it's called. I like to go in with at least 3 coats. before you go in with a coat, make sure you let it dry, and then you go in with another coat. So I will apply a lot of mascara because I love my lashes to look popping. I think a lot of people know me for popping ass lashes, and these are not fake. These are mine. Period. All right, that first layer is on. Now we're applying that second layer. Like I said, make sure you let it dry so that you can really coat it, and oh, it looks so beautiful when you do it like this. Let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. I'm loving the face. I can't wait till you guys see the ending. Now I go in with another mascara, which is Voluminous. I believe they're both from the same brand, but I can't remember. I'll just list it below like I already said. And this one is a little more thick and darker, so this is going to give it like a little more full look. And then I do my bottom lashes as well. Just a little 1, 2, 1, 2, nothing crazy. 1, 2, 1, 2. Y'all see that? Y'all see it there? All right, ladies and gentlemen. So as you can see, the face is done. We are setting that bitch in. Bitch, I need you to drown that motherfucking face. That shit needs to be soaking wet. If it ain't wet, it ain't right. And if it ain't right, it ain't aight. Period. So now we're going to use my portable fan, and we're just going to set all that in lovely. Don't mind the powder on my hand. I am a MUA. Period. So now we're just going to make sure it's all set. As you can see, it's mattifying, it's setting, it's sitting. Oh, girl, it looks so good. Oh, my God, I could just fuck myself. It's so beautiful, guys. I hope you all love this video. And stay tuned because we have more coming. Mwah. This is the finished face. Okay, natural sunlight is given. Yeah. Alright. Thank you for watching. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.